Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. What's up, guys? Oh my gosh, this looks so cute with my Christmas tree in the back. I'm so pumped. So today we are going to be talking about, drum roll please, periods. Who doesn't love a nice period talk? If you're an avid tampon or pad user like I am, you're gonna be surprised to find out there's something called a menstrual cup and menstrual disc that are actually healthier in multiple ways for your body and for the environment than tampons and pads are. I don't like tampons. I've never liked them for a few reasons. First of all, after the first 2 days of my period where I'm not super heavy, it just doesn't feel good going in there. It's not super wet and moist, and it's just kind of dry, like putting it in and taking it out. So that's never really been like a huge thing of mine, but I don't have the heaviest of periods. I would say my period's pretty moderate, so that could be why. Second reason is because I hate peeing on my tampon string. I am not down for a yeast infection. Even holding it sometimes, like, you never know. I constantly change my tampon like way more than I need to, just because, like, especially if I'm going number 2, like some of it gets pushed out sometimes, and just like, no, like I just waste too many tampons and I don't like it. It's not good for the environment. It's not good for my vagina to have like these crazy little cotton threads and stuff in there. So it's time for a change, and I have the opportunity to make the change. So these are pretty much just 2 different devices that you can use in lieu of a tampon or a pad. It's up to 12 hours. You can even have sex with them, supposedly mess-free. Today I'm actually going to be using the menstrual discs, and I'll be showing you what these look like, of course, and how to use them. I did ask my followers on Instagram who have used these and have different experience with these, which one they like better and why, and just kind of like tell me anything I should know before I use them. And it sounds like the menstrual discs are easier, but they're not as like sturdy and trusty. And then the menstrual cup sounds like it's a bit harder to insert and exert. Supposed to hold more and last longer and work better in general. So yeah, I'm really excited to try both of these. I am pretty familiar and comfortable with my physiology and kind of how everything works down there. I don't think I'll have too big of an issue. I do have a bit busier of a day today, so I'm just gonna be using the discs because I don't wanna have to finagle with the menstrual cup as much. I've heard that you're gonna need to take a bit of time and a few cycles to actually get used to that one. I ordered this off Amazon for $33, and it comes with 1 menstrual cup and 2 discs. And I actually did literally just start my period, so I'm so freaking excited to use these. Let's dive in. I'm gonna open the box and we're gonna see what we've got inside. So here is what the box looks like. It's super cute. I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be period blood, and for some reason, I just love that. One reason that I bought this one was because everything was black while the other ones were like pink or clear, and I just feel like there's going to be some like staining, and I don't want that. Here's what it looks like when I first open it. It says, have the most comfortable period of your life. And then I pull this. Oh, I'll just pull all this out real quick. Oh, I see, you got everything else behind. Oh, just pour it all out for the world to see. Okay, so here is the cup itself. Definitely nice and slim. I did get the slim fit. I got there was a slim one and then a bigger one. Oh, that's freaking cool. This is actually unique to this cup, I believe. The inside string is attached, and so when you pull, it actually unsuctions for you. That's pretty cool. Like the other Diva cup, I don't believe it does that, so I'm super excited to try that. I don't like how much lint is on this to start. And these are the menstrual discs. These are how they package, pretty similar to a tampon. Oh, that's fun. Okay, and this is how these look. So this is pretty much the same idea, except it's just a plastic basket and then a nice rubber flex guard here. It's actually pretty stiff rubber. I'm actually kind of shocked, but I guess it does make sense. Odie, I know we were so excited to do this too. These are the ones I'm going to be trying today. In the video, it just says you pinch it like so and insert it that way. So we're gonna be trying this right now. I'm gonna go over some of these directions to make sure I'm doing this properly. Little diagram about how both are inserted and kind of sit in your vagina when they're in there. They actually have a lot of really good information and kind of compare the both for you. Also comes with a super cute little storage bag for when you're not on your period. And I love that. I love how everything's black too. Like, that's definitely not gonna be stained. Right here, it actually does give you different comparisons for both of them. So the Flex Cup is reusable while the menstrual disc is not reusable, but it does last up to 12 hours. So you can definitely wear one full one per day rather than like 3 tampons. They both say they last for 12 hours each, which is awesome. 100% medical grade, and then they have a slim fit and a full fit. And yeah, that's pretty awesome. Okay guys, so we are going to do this together, and I have Diesel and Odie here for moral support. So I'm going to just I'm kind of nervous. I'll be honest with you guys, I'm a little bit nervous. Trying new things, it's all about the experience and just diving right in. So let's dive right in together. So I will say one thing is you are going to have to be comfortable like touching your... Oh, is it in? Oh, that's really comfortable. I am thoroughly shocked. Okay, it's in, and I honestly don't feel anything. Oh, okay. I'm gonna get up and see if I feel it and wash my hands. Honestly, like, I definitely did have to put my finger like inside just to make sure it was in. But I'm sure as you get more used to it, you're just gonna kind of know like if it's in or if it's not. And I feel like with the discs, they didn't really say that you have to like feel it to make it in there. Like once it's in there, it's gonna expand and like suction itself, so. Hopefully it works. So I actually don't feel anything. Like I don't feel any pressure. I don't feel anything. That was the easiest insertion and really just so freaking comfortable. So yeah, we're in, and I'll check back in with you guys in a few hours. Hey guys, so it has been 3.5 hours since I have put my Flex disc in. So I have not gone to the bathroom yet, and before I left to go to work, I actually put on a pair of like almost white underwear. They're like a rose pink. So just to see if I have any spotting, and then when I go to the bathroom, when I wipe, I'm gonna see if I have any spotting as well. And that'll just kind of tell me how everything's going, like if I even have it sealed right or whatever. So let's do it, guys. Let's do it together. So there is no spotting whatsoever, which is awesome. What's up guys? So it has been 7 hours since I put the Flex ring in. I've gone to the bathroom multiple times, haven't had any issues, I don't feel it. Everything seems to be going normal, and we're off on a great start. So far I am really liking it. Simply because I haven't had to change it and I'm not peeing all over my tampon string. Little update, I just tried to go number 2, and I feel like the pressure of pushing kind of broke the seal, and I just started almost like gushing blood. So I'm not sure if that means it's full or if that means that I just pushed too hard and broke the seal. I am gonna go work out in a little bit, so I'm kind of worried to leave it in and just kind of like risk it. So I might take it out depending on how like the next 30 minutes go, like if I'm spotting or anything. But either way, I will keep you updated. It has been 10 hours since I put this in, and there has been no spotting, no bleeding, no nothing. So I'm actually gonna take it out right now really quickly and see how this goes. Overall, that was a little bit unpleasant. At first, it was really taking me a while to figure out how to get it out, but with a little bit of a push, I was able to like hook my finger with it and then pull it out. So I'm not sure if it's because I have really bad cramps or if it was just super unpleasant, But I also kind of got blood absolutely everywhere, like on my hands. It was everywhere in the toilet. It was just kind of unpleasant in general. I know it's definitely going to take some getting used to, of course. It's definitely very different than something I've ever done before. I think that's something that we should all really keep in mind doing new things like this. At first it's going to be different, it's going to be weird. So yeah, I think tonight I'm just going to go ahead and put a regular tampon in. Pretty much because I only have one more and I want to test that one during the day as well. I don't really bleed a lot at night, so I feel like putting one in at night isn't really as beneficial as seeing how well it goes during another full work day. I just think overall this is something that's going to be having to take a few cycles to really feel comfortable doing every month, so yeah. Hello all and good morning. So let's talk about last night. I will be 100% honest with you guys. I had a full-blown panic attack there for a second. It wasn't that it was a lot of blood. It wasn't, which it was. The initial shock was when I couldn't grab it. Like, I could feel it. I was hooking my finger or trying to hook my finger onto the rim to pull it out, and I could not get it. So immediately all these images start going through my head of like me being up on the hospital bed with a doctor having to like grab tweezers and whatever. So I finally was just like, okay, hang on, relax, and I was like, well, what if I tried to push a little bit? If I pushed, I'd be able to hook my finger real quick and then slide it out, which is exactly what I needed to do, and I figured it out. So now that I know all I have to do is push a little bit to grab it, I loved that. Like, dude, I went my entire day without having to change my tampon or my anything. Like, that was magical. And the insertion was so easy, and now that I know how to actually take it out, it was so easy. Like, I will never have an issue again with it. The one thing that was obviously like less fun than a tampon was pulling it out. I mean, blood went absolutely everywhere. I'm actually not sure how you can pull it out without getting blood everywhere. Maybe it just takes a little bit of practice. We are going to try the menstrual cup today, and I am definitely a little bit more scared of this one. I don't know why. I'm just a little bit more nervous trying this one than the disc. I don't know. Let's do this. So here is the cup. It's really hard to see. Let me get my ring light. Oh, and Odie's here to join us. Okay, so hopefully we can see this a bit better. Not really. Okay, let me just scoot you this way a bit. Okay, so here's what it looks like. Wow, you really just can't see inside. So pretty much this little string right here is attached to the bottom, so when you pull, it brings the side in and then it just comes out, I guess. I've heard in a lot of other reviews that with the ones that don't have this, you have a problem with suction, and if you don't get your finger up and unsuction it, it's almost like a shock to your uterus. So that is also why I went with this one, because I don't want to deal with that, and I'm pretty sure that's the whole point of this, so it releases the pressure for you, or the seal. So that does make me a little bit less nervous about this one, but let's dive right in, guys. Odie, are you excited? So excited. So unlike the disc, the cup actually tells you to wash it first before you put it in. So let's do that. Give it a good wash here. We meet again once again. So I'm just going to fold it into a taco shape. It's kind of hard when my hands are wet. Try it off with the towel here. Fold it into a taco shape like so, and insert. I'm so nervous. Trying to keep my cool for the video here, but your girl is nervous. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. I did not get it in there far enough. Oh gosh. Okay. Okay, I see. Let's try again. If at first we fail, we try again. Oh my gosh, this is tough. This is a lot harder insertion than the disc. Oh my gosh, ow, 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 ow. Okay. Can I go get some lube? Like, what do I need to do to get this in here? Oh my gosh. This is really uncomfortable. I'm gonna try this one more time. Maybe I should get the knees up, get really crazy. Oh God. You really need to get it up there. Ooh, no, 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 no. No, no. Don't like that. That's a hard no. That is a hard no from your girl. Okay, I'm not gonna quit. I'm not gonna quit that quick. I'm not gonna quit, guys. Fourth time is the charm. Oh, fourth time is the charm. Got it. Wow. Okay, I apologize for all the shit talking. I just needed to get it a little bit more wet to get it up there. Yeah, honestly, that definitely was like, I'd give the disc literally like a 1 out of 10 on difficulty for insertion. I'd give that like a 6 out of 10 because you definitely have to play with it a few times to figure out like the best way to get it in there. So I'm going to wash my hands and then I'm going to walk around and see how this feels. More than anything, I think I just feel a little bit more pressure, like something's in there that's not usually in there, if you know what I mean. I guess we're just gonna see how today goes. It doesn't like hurt, it's not like uncomfortable. I have a pretty chillax day today. I've already done all my computer work this morning, so I'm actually just gonna go thrifting with my girlfriend and then I will be working out today with this to see how it goes. So yeah. One thing that I didn't add, I did say that yesterday I was supposed to work out, but my cramps got so bad by the end of the night I couldn't go. It's too uncomfortable for me to get in there and actually do it. So I will be using the disc again tomorrow, my second disc, and I will be working out with it. So we'll see how that goes as well. But today it's menstrual cup day and we're gonna be doing all the tests that I did yesterday. What's up, guys? So it has been a total of 5 hours so far and I am 100% bleeding through. Mind you, I got the slim rather than the whatever the bigger size was called, so I'm assuming that's why. I do have like a medium to heavy flow, I would say, especially just like the first 2 days. The last 3 days are just kind of like spotting and like weird, but the first 2 days are definitely like a solid heavy flow. So I'm assuming that's why. Maybe I just needed the bigger size. But with that, I also couldn't imagine like getting the bigger size in. Or maybe it'll be easier because I feel like once it's like in, it kind of like settles itself. So maybe because it's bigger, it'll actually be easier. But anyway, I'm gonna pull this out because this is like 100% leaking, like 100%. So I'm trying to pull the cord and I feel like it's not unsuctioning like it should, and I'm scared that it's just going to like pop like a balloon and be really uncomfortable. So I'm not really sure what to do in this situation, but we are going to keep trying. Oh wow. Okay, that was very an undesirable outcome. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so here's what just happened in my vagina. So as I said, it has this little pull string, right? And of course, to stop the pull string from coming all the way out like this, there's a knob. But the suction was so tight in my vaginal canal that I actually pulled it all the way through. So like if you can see, I literally pulled the entire thing through. So all the blood got completely dumped out like as it was on its way out, like obviously. There's a bit of a functional error there. Number 2, it only lasted 5 hours, but as I said, I did get the smaller size. So if we do the math, it'd probably last up to like 10 to 12 hours, which is, they said 12, so I'm not too upset about it. But I will say, it's kind of almost inevitable in the sense that it does suction, but it does help the fact that once it gets to this point, it lets the suction go and you're able to pull it out, but up until then, you just have like a bunch of blood spilling everywhere. On the other menstrual cups, as I said, it's really just like a little knob that you have to like dig in there and grab. So I do like this because of that, because I feel like either way it's gonna spill all over once you pull it out no matter what. So it's kind of a hit or miss for me with this. I think I really like the disc a little bit better. 1, because it lasted all day for me, and 2, the insertion was much easier. But I guess the exertion was a lot easier with this. So I don't really know. I don't know. Like if I had the bigger one, it probably wouldn't have leaked quick, and I might like this one better, so who knows. So for now, I put a regular tampon in, and I'm just gonna use the disc one more time tomorrow. But as far as the actual cup goes, I definitely think I'm gonna use it again. Good morning, guys. Day 3 of my period. I am actually trying the menstrual disc one more time today. I realized with the situation yesterday, I wasn't even able to work out with the menstrual cup in, so a little bit bummed about that, but I think regardless, I would have needed a bigger size and it probably would have been fine all day, as I said, if you do the math. So right now I'm actually gonna go on a sunrise jog. I'll probably get about 2 miles in, and I have my disc in, so let's see if it moves around or leaks or anything like that. I will say though, unfortunately it is day 3, so I know my flow isn't gonna be as heavy as it's been, but it's not gonna be as light as it would be on like the 5th day, so we're still gonna get something. Jog went really well, no spotting, no leaking, no nothing, no discomfort. I'm about to go to work, and then I'm going to get a workout in later, like a legit training session in, so we'll see how that goes, because I did put it in at 6:30 this morning, so that means I only have until 6:30 this afternoon, which I feel like is much better of a gauge, because last time I took it out at 10 hours instead of 12, and I really want to test to see if the 12 hours will hold, because it didn't hold with the menstrual cup. So let's see whether that's due to sizing or not. What's up, guys? I just got done with my workout, and I'm actually super excited to say that I did not have an accident at the gym. Honestly, everything was great. Like I even did handstands, like no joke. I went upside down and literally did like 1 minute handstand holds, and no issues. I didn't leak, nothing, no problem. I went to the bathroom to make sure everything was all good, and everything was all good. And I actually went pretty crazy today. I did some sprints. I would definitely say it was a really intense workout, so I'm happy. Alright guys, so to finish off this video as a whole, hang on, Odie would like to be a part of this as well. Come on. Okay, you can go over there. Slobber all over you, dude. To end this video, I'm gonna let you guys decide. So I just came up with a list of pros and cons, individual pros and cons, as well as compared to tampons and pads pros and cons. So let's start with the tampons and pads. These are better than tampons and pads because they're silicone, so there's no harsh chemicals and there's not gonna be any left behind remnants. Number 2, they last longer, which makes them more convenient. The negative side of that compared to a tampon and a pad would be that they're very hands-on, they're very messy, and it's definitely going to take a little bit of getting used to. It was a little bit better for me being able to be home because I do have such a flexible schedule, and I pretty much make my schedule, you know, day to day, and it's just much more convenient for me to be home when I need to be. I definitely think that would change person to person, and somebody who does have a whole day longer than 12 hours where they're going to be out and about just might be a little bit harder to Yeah, he's very passionate about this. Individually, the menstrual disc. The pros of that are going to be it's an easy insertion and it's a 12-hour hold. No matter what size it is, no matter which one you get, they're all supposed to be 12 hours. And the cons are it only lasts once. As you can tell, I didn't put the hard removal as a con because the second time I removed it, no problem. You just gotta push a little bit. And then for the menstrual cup, the pros for that were that it's reusable 100% and then it comes in different sizes, so it should last up to 12 hours as long as you get the right size. The cons were, I did put difficult to insert, but that's probably only the first time. So I will let you guys take that home and decide what you think and if they're worth it, if you're willing to try it. Overall, they are gonna be a little bit more messy. It is gonna be just different in general, and it's gonna take some getting used to. So whether you are going to try it or not is completely up to you, but I am always an advocate for at least trying everything once, most things anyway. To give my humble opinion, I would say try it. I will definitely be using these probably every period. I'm always gonna have tampons like as a backup in case I am, you know, on the go or whatever life may throw at me. So I guess no matter what you're using, until you get used to it and until you find that perfect rhythm of like what time you put it in and take it out and all that good stuff, have some backup, have some pads or some tampons or something, and you're golden. Thank you guys so much for watching this video today. Odie and I really appreciated having you. Honestly though, I really hope you guys learned something. I hope this was beneficial to you. I had a great time during this whole experience. I learned a lot. I now have a new period stopper. I don't know, I don't think that's not really the right word. Now I have a healthy new way to take care of my period when it comes. Can you please stop? If you're gonna be here, you have to sit up comfortably. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure you give it a thumbs up as well as hit subscribe so you can see the cool videos that I've got coming. We will see you guys in the next one.